Hey guys, it's Josie. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing Quick Snack Friday. And if you guys are unfamiliar, usually it is Quick Craft Friday, but we decided to do something a little bit different called Quick Snack Friday. So I got this recipe off of like an online little like web page thing for horses. So all these are not my ideas, and I'll leave it in the link in the description box below. But we're going to be making two things right now. So the first thing we're going to start off is with sticky treats, which I think is a really cute name. So let's get started. So you're going to need an apple or carrots. It's up to you. And if you do use carrots, you don't have to use the long kinds. I'm going to cut them up, but you can use the small kinds too. You're going to need some corn syrup or corn syrup. So that is that, and you're also going to need some oats. It doesn't really matter, these are old-fashioned oats, but you can use whatever kind, quick oats, dry oats, whatever kind you really want. Oh, and I might have forgot to mention, these are actually for our horses, so yeah. You're going to need a knife, and it says the first thing to say is to cut it in half, and you can always get adult supervision or adult help with this, but I think I can get this. So you only need one half of the apple because my other recipe that we're going to be doing needs the other half, but you need to take out the core. So I had my mom take it out because I didn't want to cut myself. But so yeah, you just have to kind of get the core out like that, and now you just got to throw those pieces away. And then the directions say to cut it in half or into slices. So that is what I'm going to do, so that they're like little bite-sized treats for your horses. And then you're going to roll them into corn syrup. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in. Now I might need more than that, but I'm just going to start little before we actually have to put more in. So it says to pretty much like roll these in the apple slices into the corn syrup. And I would be doing this with my hands, but I have to push the record button, and I don't want to get my screen all dirty. Okay, so now I have my last one, and I'm just going to pretty much, I've just been doing this, I've just been sitting here, oh great, now it's stuck to the spoon, but I've just been sitting here and just pretty much rolling it around into the corn syrup. Then you take some of your oats, and you just pretty much put them down on the plate, and then you take one of your apple slices, and then you just pretty much roll them around in it until it's like fully covered in them. Unless you don't want to put all the oats on them, just put them on the back side, then you can do that too. But you just want it all over them, and then you put it aside so that you can start doing the other ones. Okay, so they look a little messy now, but now we're going to do the carrots. So I just take a little piece of the carrot, I cut it up, just pretty much go all the way around. Then I take my other spoon that I had all like the oats and stuff on it, and I bring it over there, and I pretty much just sprinkle a little bit of this on it, and then put it off to the side. Okay, and you're done. Now these look pretty good. I am going to give it to my horses tonight once I go and feed my horse, so I'll show you guys a little taste test. But the next one is called Tasty Mix, and I will show you guys how to make this one now. And they're even really healthy, and you can even eat them too. Ready? They're actually pretty good. Okay, so the next one is called Tasty Mix. So there's a lot more ingredients in this one, so you're going to need, this is my handwriting, so yeah. You're going to need 1 apple, a handful of uncooked oatmeal, a half teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of syrup, a handful of corn, powdered sugar, 1 handful of grain, and a handful of Cheerios. Now, it's your decision if you want to put Cheerios in it. I'm not going to actually put Cheerios in it, but if you wanted to, you can totally do that. So you're going to take the other half of your apple, and I cut mine in half, so it says cut up into slices. So I was going to do this because the directions aren't very clear. So I don't know if I'm supposed to pour the mixture on top of the apples or if I'm supposed to make the apples inside of it. So I'm going to do a little bit of both and then see which one works better. And also in my horse's grain, it actually has corn in it, so I don't have to put corn. So it says mix up the corn, and it says a handful of grain. So I mean, I have a small hand, so I mean like that would be probably like a small kid hand. So I'm going to do 2 of those so that I'll have a little bit of it. So there is my 2. Handful of oatmeal, half teaspoon of salt, and I actually didn't read the directions, and it said it actually put the apples in this mixture, so that is what I did. And 3 tablespoons of syrup, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Then you have to mix it all up, and when my apples dropped out, just a second here, okay. Now, I tried to scoop some out with my hands, but that isn't, or I mean with the spoon, but that isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to get my hands sticky into it. Ew. So, I guess this is what they look like now, and they don't look like very much. You're supposed to freeze them also, but I have to put on some powdered sugar. So I put them in the freezer now, so they're going to chill out overnight, and it's not very much of overnight because it is like almost midnight, so I mean they're not going to be in for very long. And then these are actually turning out pretty nice. They didn't say to put them in the refrigerator, but I did. So I mean they look pretty sweet in there too. And it is now taste test time. Hey guys. It's Josie. Welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be weird, so yeah, let's get started. Alright, taste test time. Romy. It is a go. Romy likes it. Ew. Alright, now it's a carrot for Jimmy. And Jimmy approves. Yum. My second one didn't turn out too well, but I'll give it to him. I'll give this one to Mac. And Mac approves. Romy, can I help you? Yum. Well, I think the horses are happy. You want a treat? Yum. You want a treat?